Hi students, how are you? Today I am going to explain the phenomenon of wave motion by using two types of languages. One is the language of poetry. The language of poetry in physics is nothing but the language of activities and experiments. And with the help of experiments and activities and different type of questions, we try to understand the phenomenon of the phenomenon of the nature. And the second language is the language of numbers or the language of mathematics, where we try to understand the phenomenon with the help of mathematical equations, x, y, z, sine function, cos functions, etc. etc. These are the only two methods. I think the third one is yet to discover. Actually, up to now it has not been discovered or not been invented. So these are the two inventions which the mankind is given, okay, for the society to understand the phenomenon of the nature. So this is wave motion actually. So first we start with the prose. Now I am going to start with an activity. See, the activity, the tools which I am going to use to do this activity is nothing but the objects which are around in my house, objects which I found in my house. So these objects are nothing but the CD boxes. So what I did is I arranged the CD boxes parallel to each other. So now what I am going to do is I want to propagate the push or a disturbance or a vibration given to this box from propagate this disturbance from one place to the another place. So I want to propagate my disturbance to this hand, to my right hand, and the disturbance has been given from the right hand, and the disturbance will be received by the left hand. So how it is going to happen? So here it can be given directly. So I'm not interested to give directly. I want to give it indirectly. So what I did, I just pushed this card, this box. Now what happened? Now try to understand this mechanism. The push is being taken by this first one, and then it is being transferred to the next one, and then it is being transferred to the next one, and finally it is transferred to this one, and this finally transferred to my left hand. So I've been reached my destination. So now but here we have a problem. The problem is that the moment when this, after carrying this disturbance by this card, it have completely fallen. That means we can use this one to propagate another disturbance. So that is a problem here. So because of this problem, you can't transfer these disturbances or pushes or anything else, or any disturbances or any vibrations continuously from one place to the another place. If you want to transfer this, so what is required is that if this card can have an ability to retain its original state after passing the disturbance to the next one. For example, if it is having this type of character, then this is going to be, now this is ready to transfer the vibration, transfer the next vibration, so and propagation. And because of this one, so everyone will be attaining its original state. So it's like this. So now when you disturb it, so after the disturbance has been given to this one, so this one has been reached to its original state, and now it's ready to carry the next disturbance. So in this way, continuously the disturbance can be propagated from one place to the another place. So what is the conclusion we can draw from here is that if you want to transfer a disturbance, it may be in the form of a sound or it may be in the form of anything else, the medium by which this propagation is being propagated, the propagation has to be transferred, the disturbance has to be transferred. The medium should have elastic character. The medium should have an elastic character. That means the molecules of the medium should have an elastic nature. So because elastic, you know very well that, so whenever a molecule is going to have, when the medium is going to have an elastic nature, then all the molecules in the medium experience a restoring force, and the nature of the restoring force is to bring back these particles from its original state after it has been disturbed. So the very very important thing is that the medium should have an elastic nature for the disturbance to propagate from one place to another place continuously. The second point is that so under the restoring forces, so whenever particles are moving under restoring forces, you know very well that the motion of these particles are oscillatory. So for the final conclusion is that if the vibrations which are given from the vibrations has to be sent from one place to the another place, the medium, all the medium particles of the medium should perform oscillatory motions. So only when the medium performs oscillatory motion, then we have this phenomenon of propagation of wave from one place to another place.